Hello friends, today we are going to cover the part 3 of antihyperlipidemic agent. Antihyperlipidemic agent, these are also called as hypolipidemic agent or cholesterol lowering drugs. So in the part 3 we are going to cover sources of statins, inhibition of HMG-CoA reductase enzyme by statin, and physiological properties of statins. In the part 1 and part 2, we have covered biosynthesis and degradation of cholesterol as well as classification of hyperproteinemia, classification and characteristics of major lipoproteins, and classification of antihyperlipidemic drugs. As we have seen the classification of antihyperlipidemic drugs, we are going to mainly focus on HMG-CoA reductase inhibitors as they are mentioned in our syllabus. So this HMG-CoA reductase inhibitors, or these are also called as statins, from where they are derived? They are derived from different sources such as fungal sources, synthetic route, or they are act as a prodrug. So fungal sources. So lovastatin or pravastatin, such type of drugs are the result of the fungal sources or natural sources. Then synthetic source, atorvastatin, fluvastatin, these are obtained by synthesis. And prodrugs are also obtained by synthesis, but prodrugs are different. They are inactive in nature initially, but when we take the first pass metabolism happen and drugs goes to liver, and in the liver hydrolysis of this prodrug happen to obtain the active moiety which is called as lovastatin or simvastatin. Now we are going to see about the cycle of inhibition by the statins. We have seen the synthesis of this cholesterol in the part 1, how the cholesterol gets synthesized. So first of all, acetyl-CoA is the substance which is converting into either HMG-CoA, which is the substrate for the HMG-CoA reductase enzyme, which helps to convert HMG-CoA or acetyl-CoA into the mevalonic acid. After consequences, this mevalonic acid is converted into isopentenyl pyrophosphate, and after that it converted into the sequevalin after the consequences, and finally lanosterol and cholesterol is get obtained. So conversion of HMG-CoA into the mevalonic acid, this step is very important as it involves the HMG-CoA reductase enzyme, and this HMG-CoA reductase enzyme is very important. HMG-CoA is the substrate which bind with HMG-CoA reductase to form mevalonic acid. So here this is the advantage that we have synthesized statins, and these statins are 10,000 times or many more times more active than the HMG-CoA, which competitively bind with the HMG-CoA reductase enzyme and stop the synthesis of mevalonic acid and finally cholesterol. So like this, the statins inhibit the HMG-CoA reductase to stop the synthesis of cholesterol in our body. So this HMG-CoA reductase enzyme or inhibitors lower the elevated LDL cholesterol level in our body. This group of antihyperlipidemic agent inhibits the first committed enzymatic step of cholesterol synthesis, and they are the first line and more effective treatment for patients with elevated LDL cholesterol. Therapeutic benefit of this include plaque stabilization, improvement of coronary endothelial function, inhibition of platelet thrombus formation, and anti-inflammatory activity. Now this is the mechanism how the cholesterol synthesis stop and it decrease the LDL level and VLDL level in our drugs in our body by the statin drugs. So as we know, this acetate is converted into the HMG-CoA and it is converted into mevalonic acid, and finally cholesterol synthesis happen in our body. So this we have seen in detail. So here we all knows that HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor act over here in this step where the conversion of HMG-CoA into mevalonic acid is get stopped. So statin inhibit the HMG-CoA reductase, leading to decrease in concentration of cholesterol within the cell. And whenever the cholesterol level get inhibited in our body, it automatically gives signal to DNA. Our body gives signal to DNA about lowering of cholesterol level in our blood, which what is the cause of it? Because cholesterol level get decrease in our body, our DNA gets signal that cholesterol level is decreased. So DNA gets synthesized, or DNA synthesize the mRNA, and mRNA gives signal to the ribosomes which are present in the endoplasmic reticulum about the lowered concentration of cholesterol. So ribosomes and all synthesize the excess amount of receptors which are the LDL receptors. So excess amount of synthesis of LDL receptor happen, and this receptor bind on the surface of the cell, which increase in number of LDL receptor promote the LDL uptake from the blood. So whenever this enzyme combines with the LDL, metabolism of this LDL happen, and ultimately decrease in concentration of LDL from blood happens, and the lower intracellular cholesterol also decreases the secretion of VLDL in the body. So this is the overall cycle of statins, how it inhibit the or decrease the cholesterol level. By this way LDL and VLDL level in the blood also decreases. In detail mechanism here we are going to see here. First is the inhibition of HMG-CoA reductase by the statins. So lovastatin, simvastatin, pravastatin, atorvastatin, fluvastatin and rovastatin. These are some statin drugs. These are the analogues of HMG-CoA, the precursor of cholesterol. The lovastatin and simvastatins are lactones that are hydrolyzed to the active drug in the liver. Pravastatin and fluvastatin are active as it is. Because of their strong affinity for the enzyme, all compete effectively to inhibit HMG-CoA reductase, the rate limiting step in the cholesterol synthesis. Conversion of HMG-CoA into the mevalonic acid or cholesterol, this is the rate limiting step. So by inhibiting this HMG-CoA reductase enzyme by de novo cholesterol synthesis, they deplete the intracellular supply of cholesterol. Statins lower the intracellular supply of cholesterol. And the drugs such as rovastatin and atorvastatin, these are the most potent LDL cholesterol lowering statin drugs, followed by simvastatin, pravastatin, lovastatin and fluvastatin. So all these are the drugs. So here three categories of drugs are there. Here the prodrugs are there, or the active drugs are there. Prodrugs are converting into the liver into the active drugs and inhibit the HMG-CoA reductase. So increase in LDL receptor. So depletion of intracellular cholesterol causes cell to increase the number of specific cell surface LDL that can bind and internalize the circulating LDLs, and end result is reduction in plasma cholesterol, both by lowered cholesterol synthesis and by increased catabolism of LDL. The synthesized statin drugs inhibit the cholesterol synthesis, and the result of this is our body decrease the LDL and VLDL level in our body. So this is the mechanism we have seen how the statin works. Now the some physiochemical properties of the statins. In their active forms, all HMG-RIs contain carboxylic acid. means all HMGRIs containing the carboxylic acid and acidic in nature. This functional group is required for inhibitory activity, has the pK in the range of 2.5 to 3.5 and will be primarily ionized at physiological pH. Lovastatin and simvastatin are neutral lactone prodrugs and should be classified as non-electrolyzed. Pravastatin, fluvastatin and atorvastatin can be classified as acidic drugs. The nitrogen atoms in the indole and pyrrole rings of fluvastatin and atorvastatin respectively are aromatic nitrogen and not ionizable. This is because the lone pair electrons of these atoms are involved in maintaining the aromaticity of their respective rings and are not available to bind protons. Pravastatin and rosuvastatin are amphoteric compounds. However, their quinoline and pyrimidine rings are weakly basic and will primarily be ionized at physiological pH. Thank you. Next part, that is SAR, we are going to cover in the next part. Thank you.